Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Sadly, it's only yours truly tonight and Pikachu here, who's gone to sleep. There he is. Wake up, do your job. Because Jeff is driving down a big canyon in Idaho. No, Idaho, Washington, somewhere over on the west side of the Rockies. Jeff is driving down a canyon and there's no signal. So sadly, for the first time since we started doing these shows, he can't join us. So you've got me and little fella here. So it will be a slower show tonight because I've got to read over here and read what people are saying. I've got a few videos to show you. But rather than just cancel the show and not do it till Thursday or something, when we still wouldn't know where Jeff was, we took the decision, let's get the show out there and do it. The other problem I've had today is, I don't know if you could see over there, but that's a brand new window. They were round today fitting the windows. I've had new windows and doors, and about time, because the old ones were rotting and falling apart. But anyway, that's all gone off today. So the house has been a building site. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Yeah, you didn't like it, did you? The cats didn't like it. Sid buggered off. Never saw him all day. He's turned up about 20 minutes ago because there's a tin of tuna in the offering. Poppy, I sat with for most of the day, and just kept straight because there's been loads of bangs, crashes, saws, tools of all shapes and sizes ripping windows out. As you can imagine, it made quite a racket. But anyway, it's done now, and I'm extremely pleased. I can't hear the road outside anymore. We did have double glazing, but it was old, it was wooden, it was leaky. For the last 10 years, I've not run the central heating here because it just goes out the windows and doors. But now, this winter, I'm looking forward to maybe putting the heating on. That'll be fun. So we've got a lot to go through tonight. I'm just going to see who's here. Roland. Good evening, Roland. Welcome back. Lovely to see you. And Station Master's Choice. Bernie, thank you so much for the what you call it, the shout out earlier on. That was greatly appreciated. I do think it's important that we support each other. And hello, Ryan. I think it's important we support each other. And when we've got groups on here, we support and promote those groups. And Bernie has been a stalwart of doing that from day one. And I appreciate him for that. He's always supported this channel. He's always promoted us. He promotes all the channels that go to his club, if you like. And I wanted to say a big thank you to him for that. Who else have we got? Roland. I'm just going to see what this says. Good evening, everyone from Roland, Station Master's Choice. I booked the best seats in the house. Do I get a refund? Well, I think a 50% refund with no Jeff here. I'm sorry about that. Hey, Ryan, nice to see you. We've got a Ryan film later on this evening because Ryan's been reviewing again, and we thought it would be good to get him out there, and that's going to be coming out sometime this week. Jeff has had a really busy week. What's Jeff been up to? Jeff has bought himself an RV. For those that you don't know, when he retires, Jeff fully intends to retire into an RV where he can drive somewhere nice on the west side of the Rockies and find fishing or gold panning or somewhere to be that is nice and peaceful. And it's it's 50 foot long. It's as long as some of our narrowboats. But they can get away with that in America. You couldn't do that here. You would be stuck the first time you came off a main road. But so he's got that. And for the last 2 weeks, almost since the last show, he's been busying himself away there, doing jobs to it, getting things fixed, getting things sorted out. And he's worked really hard And I have to say, apart from a little bit of mechanical work, which he's going to do next time he goes home, he's ready to roll. I mean, even things like the bed, he's made the bed and stuff, and it is looking nice inside. He was going to show you some pictures tonight, but obviously he couldn't do that because he's not here. He would like to say a huge thank you from Jeff. I'm going to pass these on. I've just got to read them, so I'm going to change my glasses. So first of all, Jeff, I will repeat this later on because I don't know if Andrew's with us yet, but Jeff received the box that I sent him in time for when he got home this time round. And several of you have sent Jeff gifts. And so he's now received them and he wanted me to thank you. So Andrew Norris, I don't think you're here yet. I will thank you again when you arrive for the postcards. The book and the badge. Thank you to Bernie. That's greatly appreciated. And Dave sent some stuff and some sweets. Funnily enough, I got some sweets because Jeff is very fond of these bad boys. And you can't get them in America unless it's Easter. So I have to buy two because his sister will take that one. And Jeff, if he's lucky, will end up with this one. If I send one, he won't get a look in. So they're ready to go. And Andrew Norris, the postcards, he loves the postcards. I'm not sure if you're there yet, so I'll repeat that again later when you come. He loves the postcards and he's really enjoying them. So, okay, so that's Jeff. He's had a really busy 2 weeks. What about me? Well, as you all know, I cleared off up north to go and see some friends of ours with Merlin. And there'll be some films of that, little bits coming up later. We've put 3 films out now and been well received. Merlin's a very popular man. So that's been happening. So I've been away. And then when I came back, I'll be talking about it later on, but there's an exhibition, a very important exhibition, and I've been doing a lot of work for that. And also we had to get some other videos out and blah, 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 blah. And some other stuff, which I will tell you about in context a little bit later. I've had a really, really busy week this week. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you more about that as we go along. But first of all, I want to take you back a couple of weeks. I did a video. I had received a phone call from a lady that I know called Susanna, who is one of these people who, when she sees something that's not right, she tries to put it right. And she does a lot of stuff around the buses, which is really good. But she also does road safety. And I was invited out to see this lady who lives on an estate. We have a bypass here in town, and she lives on that bypass. And basically, to get across to the shopping, where the shopping is, she has to walk half a mile in either direction to a roundabout or a crossing. And she's saying, we would like a crossing here. Now, in the UK, for anybody watching from abroad, modern housing regulations state if you build an estate on a major road and the facilities are on the other side, you have to put a crossing in. So they're not asking for anything that, you know, is a big favor. They're asking for what they should have had if that estate was built now. They're basically bringing it up to scratch. They were told, oh, no, we can't do this. And the local councillor, Somerset County Council, said, oh, no, can't do this. Anyway, as a result of the work done by Susanna and the lady you see interviewed, and I have to say, our film, the town council recently put this up to Somerset County Council as a critical measure that needs to be done. So it's started on a process now, which hopefully will result in this coming true. So I thought I would just show you the video. This is it's a longer version online. This is a pretty poor edit because I didn't have much time to do it. But here goes anyway. And welcome back to the channel. You're joining me today by the very busy A39 Glastonbury bypass. As you can see behind me, cars are whizzing past at high speed, and lorries and buses and all sorts of traffic avoiding Glastonbury on the A39. Behind me here is a large housing estate, and on the other side of the road is Tesco's, the supermarket, is the bus stops, is all the facilities you need to get to if you live here. So I'm joined today by Bev and Susanna, who are going to tell me what they would like us to get done, why it needs done, and we're then going to show you exactly the problem they have crossing the road.
People who live on the estate here at Millstream are unable to get to Tesco's without getting into their cars. It's only a few metres away.
I understand there's 2 more estates being built on this bypass, and they were built after the time when they had to put some sort of crossing in. This estate wasn't, was it? So we're not asking for anything that wouldn't be built on a modern estate that was built today. We're just asking to bring this one up to speed, really, aren't we?
Absolutely, yes. And you can see people cross here regularly, have to run across the road. You can see the footpath that's been made by people crossing the road on the other side, trying to get down the bank on the other side. If you stand here, you can see every 10 minutes or so somebody's running across the road. That's the people able-bodied enough to make it. Others have to get in their cars.
And you were explaining to me earlier on that if you do stand on this side of the road, a car on this side might slow down to let you cross, but cars coming the other way don't. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah. And then we get halfway, and then we have to wait for the other side to stop as well for them to come over. But I came across this problem, first of all, when I had the 5 grandchildren one day, and we thought, can't get 5 in a car to start with, and we wanted to go to Tesco's, and that's when we came across the problem.
Yeah, so there you go. And I push this button and I'm back. Say something. There you go. So yes, so that the full-length version of that video has gone some way towards helping get that, hopefully, something happening. We've had some people coming in, so I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to go through the comments, because sadly there's no Jeff here to do it. So we've said hello to Ryan, we've said hello to Roland rather, we said hello to Bernie. Who else? Dave, Mr. Wondering Ponderer, has joined us. Good evening, Dave. How are you? It's good to see you here. Sadly, I was explaining earlier on, it's just me tonight. But Jeff does send you a huge thanks for the sweets and bits you sent him from his box. Ian McCocken, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you back. Good to see you. Alison O'Brien, hi Alison, lovely to see you too. I'm sorry again, it's just me, no Jeff tonight, but hey, you can't have everything, can you? Will you shut up? Yes. We've got Rian here. Good evening, Rian. Anybody else? What they're saying? They're all saying hello to each other. That's good. I like that. Hello, hi, good evening, hello, how are you? And Andrew Morris. How are you, Andrew Norris? It's good to see you. I don't know if you heard earlier on, but I was passing on Jeff's thanks for the cards. I sent him a box, and while he's been home, he's received the box. And tonight he can't make it because he's driving through a long gorge where there's no telephone signal. So he sadly can't join us, and he couldn't stop anyway to film because of the way he's working. Being on the other side of the Rockies, he's 8 hours out, so this is like midday to him. But he did want to say a huge thank you for that. And who else have we got? Anybody else? It's great to see you all in. Jacqueline Barrett, good to see you. Good to see you. So we've got a few people in. That's excellent. Now, I have a bit of news. I still can't believe this is happening. We have several artists here in Glastonbury. You've probably seen me doing videos of them. I found out yesterday, because I had to make a playlist. That's another story. I've done 37 videos about wall art and murals and that sort of stuff in Glastonbury. Anyway, one of the artists who you've seen me filming before, a guy called Frank Harwood, he's a very good, well-known artist locally, does a lot of wall art, does a lot of painting, commissions, all that sort of thing. asked me if I would fancy sitting. Now, anybody who knows me, including me, thought, 2.5 hours not moving. Not sure if I can pull that off, but I will give it my best shot. So anyway, last Tuesday, Frank picked me up and we drove across to Cheddar. And in Cheddar, there was a group of a few people and they proceeded to paint me. Now, one of the things that came out of that, I got 2 paintings and I'll show them both to you. But Frank Harwood was one of them. So he's a well-known artist and he gave me the painting he did. So I don't know if you could see that. That's an old master being painted by an old master. Look at that. I have never been painted. I have never sat for a picture before. No, I haven't. Yeah, you can't believe it either. So that's that one. So I got to thinking, I've got this A2 painting of me by Frank Harwood, and we've got an exhibition coming up in Glastonbury here at the Heart of the Tribe Galleries, sponsors of this channel, I have to say, celebrating 5 years of Glastonbury Mural Trail. Now, for those of you that know, Glastonbury has got a series of paintings across the town in different locations, and they're part of a trail, and it's kind of curated, if you like, by the group that looks after it, one of whom is the amazing Kim Coles, who you've probably seen on the channel before. So anyway, cut a long story short, I rang Kim up and said, would you like a picture of Glastonbury Gabriel for your exhibition? Thinking she'd say, no, sod off. We don't want your ugly picture, you know. But she said, I thought that was you, that picture I saw last night on Facebook, because Frank had obviously put it out as well. Says, yes, of course, we'll put you up. So I then had to find a frame. Now, the picture's A2. And the frame, I rang around some charity shops and I found one in Yeovil. They said, oh, we've got a big old painting picture in here. That will do you. So I went across to Yeovil on the bus and I bought this thing. And I think the frame is bigger than A1. It's a size, but it means this A2 has got quite a board around it because the mount has been cut and it's all been put together. Anyway, I walked into the gallery with it feeling pleased as punch because I've been able to get this picture frame for £3 in a charity shop. I've got it all the way home from Yeovil. I've got it into the gallery where they put frames together, persuade them to do it in time for me to get it into the exhibition. And Kim says, I can't put that in. It's bloody massive. So we started looking at options. I could take it out the frame, cut the mount down, put it in a smaller frame, which would fit in, or she could offer me the full-size frame in the room at the back where they're going to be doing a silent auction, which is part of the exhibition anyway. You've just got to walk through the garden to get to it, but everybody does anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm in an exhibition starting on Thursday the 12th. That's a long-winded story. I'm padding the show because there's no Jeff, but basically I am being hung with that picture in a gallery starting on the 12th. And I'll be doing a 360 virtual tour of the gallery, as I always do. But this time I'm going to be doing a video because what's happening is the show is going in on the 12th. And then on Saturday, the 14th, there'll be drinks, like a reception, a lovey darlings sort of thing. And then on the following Thursday, there's going to be a big party. And there's going to be auctions going on. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. And so we're all sort of promoting for that. One of the things I've had to do, and I will stop and look at your comments in a minute. One of the things I've had to do is create a map, a virtual map. Again, I'm going to try and show you this on my phone if I can. It might take me a while. In fact, I'm going to run a video in a minute. and I'll have it to come back to. But before I do that, let's just have a look in case I don't want to miss anything. This is because Jeff's role here is critical. Right, who's saying what? Good evening. Ryan Chapman, DJ. When are you on Somerset GFM? When are you on? Where's your next show, Ryan? Let us know. There's an open day coming up on the 22nd. Can you come? Is that an open day at the station? Because yes, I can. I understand our mayor currently has a show on there now. Lockerbie, Lockerbandu, our mayor, currently has a show, so that's going to be fun. So yes, if that's the station, Ryan, let me know. Send me some details. Oh, there's some cakes from Sean. Yes, you'll see why I laugh at that in a minute, because yes, we reviewed Sean's cake store. Okay, so Bernie, by the way, I've ordered some cakes from Sean. Yes, I mean, you will not regret that, Bernie. Those cakes are mwah. You will not even need a spreadsheet, my brother. They're just that good. And I'm glad you like the Merlin videos, because you've got some edited down versions of them this evening. There's Dave again. Hi, Dave. And hello, Ian again. If I've said hello to you once, I've said hello to you twice. I apologize. Hello, Poppy. The cats were today freaked out because windows being changed involve hammers, mallets, crowbars, lots of big bangs. Lots of impact drills, SDS drills. Cats don't like SDS drills at all. So Poppy I had to sit with for most of the day. And Sid buggered off. I only saw him for the first time about 20 minutes before the show, because I opened it in a tuna. Didn't I, Poppy? Yes, I did. You missed me. I'm sorry. Did they make lots of noise? I'm sorry. But you're all right now, aren't you? Yes. She's a happy girl now. She's had tuna. Hi, Alison. Hello, everybody. Andrew Norris. Evening. And hey, Gabe and Jeff. Hi, and yeah, good. I don't know how far I got down. Sorry about this. Jeff does this and makes it look so easy, as does Bernie. And I'm discovering it's not that easy. Hello, Jacqueline. We've said hello to you. Alison O'Brien. Oh, I don't know. Bridget at the Beckett's, are you watching? If you are, Jeff wanted to say a huge thank you for his T-shirt. I'm wearing tonight, let me show you, the Beckett's T-shirt. Here it is. Da-da-da-da, from the Beckett's in Glastonbury. It's a fantastic T-shirt. And I was given mine by the wonderful Shell who works in there, and Jeff took one look at it and said, "Oh, that's beautiful." And so I got hold of the pub to see if I could buy one for Jeff, to be told, yes, you can, but it's a present from Bridget. So thank you from Jeff. In 2 weeks' time, he will come on here and thank you himself, hopefully. The other thing is, we do want to come and do a live broadcast from the Beckett's, which you saw last week. It wasn't going to happen today because of the windows being changed, but I'm going to go in and say hello to Bridget and see what we can do about setting it up for maybe next time in 2 weeks, whenever. But it will come up because I want to feature that amazing pub, and it is just, you'll see the locals coming in and it will be brilliant. It's a wonderful place, and we're very lucky to have it. So as Ernie's here now. Ernie, I haven't got to persuade at all how wonderful the people are at the Beckett's. He knows exactly how wonderful they are. There's Jacqueline, Ryan Chapman. Sorry, I'm too far away. Hope yes, because some of these people aren't local, Ryan. So they come from. Oh yes, and this is Poppy, aren't you, Poppy? Do you want to say hello? Look, this is Poppy. Here, look, Poppy. Come on. No, don't show me your ass. That's it. They want to see your face. There you go. That's Poppy. For those of you who haven't seen her. Her son, Sid, is the black one. He's more skitty. He's probably hiding in my sock drawer, which is where he likes to sleep quite often. But he'll be around. But Poppy likes to come and make herself known. What was I talking about? I've completely forgotten. I was going through here saying hi to everybody, wasn't I? Okay, so thank you for that, Jacqueline. Right, okay. So let's roll a video, shall we? The exhibition that I was talking about earlier on, that I'm being hung in, is about the mural trail. And we have a wall that is kind of part of that mural trail, and it's called the Aldi wall because it's next door to an Aldi, and it's a wall, as I explained quite clearly in the video. And they decided, in order to celebrate the fact that we've been doing this for 5 years now, well, I say we, Kim Von Coles has been the kingpin behind this, and it's a huge big up to her going out there. But it's a celebration. They brought some painters together to do some more painting. Again, the video is out if you want to go and watch it on the channel. There's some kids in there doing their first wall. There's a couple, and one's a father and son team, and he's there showing his son how to paint, which is absolutely fabulous. And I interview them. And the other thing that you don't see in this that I interview is, as a couple, you'll see like two bird heads in the shape of a heart being painted by somebody. That lady and her partner, who's painting the wall next to her, are from where are they from? Oh God, I forgot. Where does Shakespeare come from? That place. Anyway, they're from there, and they've managed to persuade their council to allow them to start a mural trail, and they've got a mural trail with 3 pictures on it now. So Stratford-on-Avon, I knew it'd come back eventually. So they've got that. So I'm going to go up and have a look and maybe do some stuff for them regarding maps and things. So I'm looking forward to that, because I'm a bit of a heathen. I've never been to Stratford-on-Avon. I've never been to see Anne Hathaway's cottage or see where the Bard wrote all blah, 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 blah. But I would like to go up and see these walls. So watch this space. Anything else? Is anybody saying anything? Yes, Somerset on GFM. Brian. Another thing that I'm going to quickly mention. There's no video to go with this, but we have in Glastonbury. We are part of the Guy Fawkes Carnival, where they build the floats with lights on them and they parade up and down. You've seen the videos. I'm sure I've done a couple of videos. Well, I've spoken to one of each float is built by a carnival club, and they have their own sheds, and they all disappear in there, and it's very secretive, and nobody knows what anybody's doing, and it's all hush hush until they roll them out. And I spoke to somebody from one of the carnival clubs who introduced me to the chairman of the carnival club. And I'm not even going to say the name of the club because I want to keep their identity hidden. I promised I would. But I've been invited into the shed to see the float being built, to meet the people doing it, because I want to tell the story behind the carnival. It goes back to Guy Fawkes, basically. So that's going to be really interesting. And what will happen is, in about 6 weeks' time, when the carnival comes off, hopefully we'll have a camera on the float as it goes up Glastonbury High Street, which that'll be a bit of a coup, won't it? So hopefully that'll all happen, and I will release the video of the carnival, and then a couple of weeks later, the back behind the scenes stuff. So looking forward to that. It's going to be great fun. Now, I'm going to show another video, and we didn't quite get round to it, did we? I got sidetracked. The Aldi wall. Here it comes. Back, ladies and gentlemen. You find me again at what's known locally as the Aldi wall, because over there is Aldi, And this is a wall. And as again, we're repainting it. It's being refreshed in time for the 5th anniversary of the mural trail, which is taking place on the 19th of September. See Heart of the Tribe for details, because that's where it's all going down. It runs from over there, right round here, and disappears off round there.
Keeping me blind, something divine, always on my mind. You're keeping me blind, you're keeping me blind, something divine, always on my mind. You're keeping me blind. Keeping me blind, always on my mind. Keeping me blind, always on my mind. You're keeping me blind, something divine, always on my mind. How you keeping me blind?
There you go, the wall, forming part of the mural trail. I've put a link in the comments there, the Info Host 360 one. If you click on that, it will, if it's clickable, if not, copy and paste it. It will take you to the mural trail map. Basically, there's a map showing all of the sites where the artwork is in town, and there's 55 of them, plus sites of interest, which means it's about 72. And I've been out and shot all the 360-degree virtual tours, and I've added them to the map. So on that link, you can click on the individual spots, and it will take you to a virtual tour of the mural. The idea being that if people don't live here, they could still visit the mural and do the trail. Or if they're incapable of walking, some of these are up hills and in places where if you're a little bit infirm, you might not be able to get. So the idea is that it opens it up to other people as well. So that's what I've been working on this week, and it took a heck of a lot of work. Now, who have we got coming in here? I know there was something I wanted to say. Ding, 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 ding. What was it? Okay, so Ryan, you do the cleaning. That's right. The ambulance station is right next door, isn't it? Yes. I'm glad you all like that. It was good. Now during that, Darren turned up. Darren Tribe. Now Darren is an amazing, wonderful chap. I like Darren an awful lot. Him and his partner, wife, I'm not sure. I think they're married. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Gail are the Peaky Finders, and they are totally amazing, wonderful people. I love them dearly. And they arranged for Merlin and myself to go up and stay with them and go and visit his old hometown of Bridgnorth. And we had an absolutely amazing time. I had the best fish and chips I've had in ages, because up there in the Black Country, they put their chips in batter. Bing! Brilliant idea. Absolutely fabulous. And also in Bridgnorth is what I would consider the best cake shop in the world. I mean, they had like a whole cake that would feed a family of 6 for £3.60. Great big cakes. So we took some of those home. Unfortunately, it looked like it got sat on, so I don't quite know what happened to that. But they had all sorts of amazing cakes. So we all piled in and got some cakes. So I'm going to start showing you now some of the videos. They are highly edited. And if you want to watch them, they're all out there on the internet. Andrew Norris says the Aldi wall is such a great idea, channeling street artists to create something creative as opposed to scrawling tags. Yeah, absolutely, totally. And again, it was great to see, and I've interviewed them. If you get chance, people, to go and watch the full film, I interview 2 lads. In fact, the artwork for the thumbnail is one of the lads in a face mask. But no, that one's being taught by his father, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. Father and son team there. And the other ones they just wanted to come and do it. And one of them was quite serious about becoming a street artist. So anything like this that gives them an opportunity to go paint a wall and say to their mates, go and have a look at that wall, I painted that, is brilliant, because it brings them on. What's his name? The professor in Time Team, Mick Aston, once famously said, give me a 7-year-old, I'll give you an archaeologist. And I think it's true with these guys. Get them on a wall. If they've got the ability to get on a wall and do that stuff, then they should be able to do that stuff. And it's brilliant that the paint jam allows them to do it. So let's just see. Darren, hello, Gabriel. Thank you for that. It was a pleasure, Darren. Absolute pleasure. Ernie, Andrew Norris. I love this slow aerial. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more drone stuff. I've decided my drone sits in the drawer far too often. And I'm going to start, because it can do all clever things like follow me and make it look like I've got a second cameraman, and I just need to introduce a bit more of that into my videos. So expect more of that, providing I don't crash it. Info. That's the link. Ryan Chapman, hi in. Okay. How can I get to Glastonbury? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're up to date with that. Well, if it stops them painting and building bridges, then it's a good thing. Absolutely. I mean, there are some around the world stunning pieces of art on the wall. I mean, you've only got to flick through Facebook and one will pop up in your feed, like that 3D one on the end of the building in Spain, or, some of these massive paintings. Yes, some of them aren't very good, but some of them are absolute pieces of art. And I think, art is in the eye of the beholder. What you like, don't like. What I don't like, you like. I think it's important that we give these guys the opportunity to go and see that doing it this way is a good way of doing it and tagging is a bad way of doing it, because a lot of it is peer pressure. So if you've got guys in that community saying, hey man, don't do that, please don't do that, it's going to go through more than, you know, someone in authority saying you shouldn't do that. So it's a good thing. Bring them up young, I say. So yeah. Anyway, I wanted to get on to Merlin. How are we doing for time? Because I'm waffling away. Good gracious, it's 22. I hope I'm not boring you too much, guys, without Jeff being here. But I'm going to move on to Merlin take number 1. This is getting there on the first day. And watch the guy as Merlin walks into the station. Wouldn't it have been great if he'd have walked into that post? Watch and you'll see what I mean. On a bus with Merlin. Why? Watch. I'll find out. Well, why am I on a bus with Merlin? Well, we're on the 376 to Bristol, aren't we?
Yeah.
And why are we going to Bristol?
Because we're going to go to Bridgenorth.
And we need to catch a train. So we're going to Temple Meads, aren't we?
Yes.
We're going to go to Temple Meads. Now,
Absolutely.
why are we going to Bridgenorth?
Because that's where I had a shop for 21 years.
And we're taking...
And I retired in 2012 and the shop was 21. So we both reached maturity.
There we go. So we thought we'd take Merlin back, and we're going to take you with us on the journey. So we've made it to Birmingham Station. We're on New Street, and we're in what's called now the Grand Central, or whatever it's called. And there's this amazing bull. We had to come and see it. We had to come and stand in front of it, and we had to come and natter to you about it. So he's called Ozzy the Bull. We don't know anything about him. I believe he celebrates Birmingham's being built on its heavy engineering. If you wanted it made of metal, we came to Birmingham.
Strawberry Junction, look here. What a fabulous place this is.
Isn't it? So there you go. That got us up there. That's the first day on the train with Merlin. I tell you what, we did get some looks. When the rail car comes in from, you'll see it on a video in a minute, where the rail car comes in, you see the entire, first the driver, and then the passengers, and then the driver at the other end, all looking. It's magical, but you'll see that later. So anyway, yeah, I did get to travel on the 139. There was some bad news. When we got there, we just literally went from the junction to the town and got off, because I had planned to come back on Sunday on the way home with about half an hour to 45 minutes for me to get on the train, film it going back, film around the shed, tell the story. Got there. No train. Apparently, they've got two up there, these 139s. And the first one had broken down in the morning. So they'd gotten the other one out of the shed, which you see in the film, which I'll show later. And then the second one, which came out, that stopped working, or its speedo stopped working, which meant it was grounded. So there was no service. I couldn't get back on. But it was worse than that. They actually didn't arrange for a transfer bus. So we went to the bus station, and sadly in there wasn't really anybody who knew what was going on. So we made a decision to go to Wolverhampton, because I know there's a train station in Wolverhampton that goes in the right direction. It took us an hour and a half to get to Wolverhampton. But luckily when we got there, the train we got on went straight through to Bristol. So swings and roundabouts. But we'll see some more of that later. I know Ryan's on here, and I would really like to, as Ian McCocken, we have a Banksy or a lookalike in Petersfield. Do you mean his artwork looks like Banksy, or he looks like Banksy? Don't know. We've got Ryan with us tonight. You've probably seen him in the discussion board there. So, and hello, Rookwood. I just saw you for the first time earlier. I want to show a film because Ryan's been reviewing again. Looks like this. Ladies and gentlemen, look who's here.
Hello.
It's Ryan, and it's Ryan Reviews. And what is Ryan going to review today?
All the Shaun the Chef.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to Shaun's Amazing Cakery. It's incredible here. I've been here before, and I've fallen in love with everything he does. Ryan's met him last weekend and fallen in love with everything he does. And here's the man himself, Shaun.
Yeah, big day because we're at Clark's as well, so we're doing two events today. So.
So what we're talking here really is a chain store now.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's been here all the time, isn't he?
First time trading at Ritz, so
Yeah.
first time.
Now, Ryan, you wanted to come and you wanted to review this as part of your Ryan's Reviews, because we did the chicken, didn't we?
We did.
And you enjoyed the chicken.
Oh, we did.
You enjoyed the chicken. So what we're going to do now, today you're going to try something. What do you want to try?
Cream eggs.
You want to try a cream egg.
I do.
Today, what you're going to do is you're going to eat this for us,
Oh, no.
and you're going to tell us what you think of it.
I don't even know.
It's a hard job you've got that, Ryan.
It's a bit.
It
So
is.
this is our brand new one. We've never done this before. It's a white cream egg blondie version of our Scotch egg. So it's the first time we've done the blondie version. So you'll have to let me know what you think.
I'll let you know. I'll give you a thumb up.
Yeah, good.
Well,
Anything else you want to try?
I'm going to say, can I try?
Yeah, this is Terry's chocolate orange.
Right, I want to do.
That's brand new today as well.
I wonder what else is quite new.
Cookie. This one's quite. It's like a cake inside a cookie pie.
I'll try one of those as well.
Yeah.
Let's go sit down and try these, shall we?
I'll let him know what it's like afterwards.
Yeah. Is that good?
It's good.
Think a bit.
I reckon you make it yourself as well, like all the cakes.
Who
and
makes
that.
all of this?
How long does it take him to make it all?
Well, he's got a little unit, I think.
Oh, that thing like this one, like. I'll try not making too much now.
Oh, is that really good?
Yeah,
I'm a bit partial to the old orange. Right, so we've tried all the cakes now, right?
Yeah.
Which is your favourite?
I'm gonna say autumn's my favourite.
All of them?
Yeah.
But if you had to pick one, I need you to pick
I'm
one.
gonna say the Scotch.
The white Scotch egg.
The white Scotch egg.
White Scotch egg. We'll have to go over to Shaun
Yeah,
in a
we'll go
minute
over
and
to
tell him
Shaun
what
now.
we think. So, Ryan, you've tried the cakes. Leave Shaun alone for a minute.
Yeah, I will.
You've tried the cakes. What did you think? We had four, didn't we?
Yeah,
We
we
had
did.
the white,
The white,
We had the white chocolate egg.
Yeah.
We had the orange chocolate.
Orange chocolate.
We had the cake in the cake. And from up the end there, Sean's favourite,
Corn favourite.
which is the fruit and nut.
That's it.
So, what did you like the best?
I can say I like that one the best.
And,
The orange.
and you like the orange one.
And the Sean favourite one as well, I like the best as well.
Basically, he likes them all.
I
So,
do.
if you want a review, an honest review,
Come to me.
come to me. And what are you going to tell them, Ryan, about Sean's the chef?
He's a good chef and a good cook, and come to Sean the chef and to buy lots of cake.
And you like them,
And I
don't you?
like all the cake.
They passed the official Ryan I like test. So there's no excuse
And come back
to
again.
not eat Sean cakes. Thank you. And
Thank you.
bye-bye. Oh, hell, I'm trying to get this button to push. That one there I am. And that's Ryan. So the video of that is coming out this week, the full-length video of that. It was actually a Ritz Day, which is Riders in the Sky, which, again, I've got a film coming out of. Basically, loads and loads of motorbikers all turn up in one place and go for a big, long 70-mile ride and raise money for charity for the air ambulance in honour of a guy who died in 2010 in Wales on a motorbike. So I think I might have shown you that last week, the Ritz thing. I think I did last time. So I just want to check the comments because I know this is what Jeff would be doing, so I can't let it go by. Let's have a look now. Yes, the 139s. Yes, the 139s. They're wonderful little things. They were made by a company called the Perry People Movers. And what's very clever about them is they have a very heavy, it's about 1,200 pounds in weight, just over a metre in diameter, flywheel mounted horizontally in the middle. And what happens is that flywheel is spun up, in the case of the ones I went on, by a small LPG engine. And it spins it up. And what's really unusual about these, because there are inertia engines with flywheels in them elsewhere in the world, but they take this flywheel and convert it to electricity to drive the wheels. The flywheel directly drives the wheels. So it's an unusual system, but one that's very, very, I guess, clever. In as much as for a short line like this, what they could do and what they have done in other places is you have a charging station at each end, and what that does is when the locomotive gets there, it plugs in and it spins up the dynamo, not the dynamo, it spins up the flywheel, and that gives it enough energy to get back to the other station. So it's not actually drawing any power at all. It's just using what's being put into it. Very clever, but they are troublesome, and they are very unique. And the Perry People Movers, I think 2023, I want to say, the owner died, as Bernie said, and the company folded the same year, which is a shame. Because they did several little vehicles for other people as well, and they were involved in all sorts of alternative energy. So it is a shame they're no longer there. Yes, Andrew, Ryan is very much a local hero. The next place we're hoping to go to is to Zaza Bazaar in Bristol. If you don't know Zaza Bazaar, you pay by the hour to go in, and once you're in there, you can eat as much as you like from anywhere. And there's Chinese, there's Indian, there's Italian, there's American, there's all sorts of different food types that you can try. And you just go around with a plate and help yourself, take what you want. My favorite part is there's an ice cream machine in it. Now, like this. I got into trouble when I was there last time because I had a bowl which I filled from the ice cream machine. And then I logically thought, oh, look, it's right next to a chocolate fountain. So I thought, mega choc ice. So the bowl went into and I got told off by, that thing is Poppy's tail. I got told off for doing that. So apparently that's frowned upon, sadly. Anyway, we're going to go there because I reckon that's going to be a great fun place to go. What else have we got? Gabriel, how can I get Ryan's radio station online? Yes. I will, while the next video is playing, I'll get that sorted out for you. And I'll put it up on here as a link. How do we do for time? Oh, I say, time is moving on. What have we got left? We've got a couple left. I'm going to show you another Merlin one now. This is the actual visit to the shop. It was a bit of an anticlimax, I guess, because it's a tiny little shop and it's downstairs, and it was rammed with customers because it's a very popular and a lovely shop. And I would recommend wholeheartedly, if you're in Bridgnorth, go and see them. They're a great shop and it smells gorgeous as you walk in the door. So yeah, please do go and see them. But this is day 2 of our Odyssey.
Nice one, isn't it?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason d'etre for this video was why we're here. Merlin's old shop. Let's go and have a look. Oh, it smells nice as you walk in here. It's very busy in the shop and it's not very big. As you can see, we were going down steps in there. So I've come out to leave Merlin to go and talk to some people, and we're just going to have a look around out here while he's in there. But there it is, Mother's Goodies it's called. So if you're in town, do come along and have a look, because it's a lovely shop and it's enough smell nice when you go in as well. Now we have simply got to go and see where that goes. To the front, I believe. Gotta be in the very front.
Look at that, brother.
And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go up there. Of course, going this way, all you're going to see is the station getting larger. Whereas you can see the other one coming down. They balance these two,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't take very much to move them. And so basically, you get a better view coming down than you get going up. And there, ladies and gentlemen, as you look down to the bridge we were just stood on, you can see all of the town laid out below us. What an amazing thing. What an amazing thing this is. On its way down. As you look there, you can see the wheel, which drives the cables, which drives the coach as it descends. And any second now, as it comes up, you're going to see the other one. Here it is. And they cross at the midpoint, halfway down. One down, one up. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And those wheels and those cables are so greased you can hear them slicking as they merge together. Beautiful. Here it comes. There's the air brakes going on by the sound of it. And as you can see there, original Castle Hill Railway Co. Limited. How fabulous is that? And there you go. And everybody gets off. There you go. And I'm back. Just to say, Bernie, no, that's not the same station. That's up in Gloucester. This is, they've changed their name recently to Wells GF. I don't know, it's WGFM or something they've now called themselves. But Alison, I will find out. I just haven't, I can't, I'm not Octopus. I can't do it while I'm doing this. And we're running out of time. So do email me and I'll get that information back to you. What was I going to say? Yeah, there's one little film left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you very much, everybody, for putting up with me and my... Oh, it's Barry. Hey, good on to see you, bro. No Jeff tonight. He's driving down a gorge, so he's got no signal. But hey, good to see you, Barry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say good night and thank you very much for watching. And I've got just this one little bit left now, and this is a train that was on my bucket list forever. This is the Stourbridge branch line, the shortest branch line in the world, with the small kinetic energy locomotive. So I'll say good night now. I'll run this video, and when this video finishes, that's it. We'll see you in 2 weeks. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's show, and I'm hoping next time we come to you, it may be live from the Beckett's, and we'll have Jeff. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Here it comes. This one. Come on. On the shortest branch line in the country, on a completely unique 12-seater coach that we just missed, pulling out the station that way. But there's another one to come soon, so we'll be on that. Yes. As this pulls in, watch everybody on board take a second glove. You will, of course, notice, ladies and gentlemen, that as the wheels started rolling, it was exactly 2:30. None of this.
We got the best position on the train.
Yep.
Right in the very front, behind the driver.
I need to. I need to start myself to go to chat. One, 2 days, and I don't use my board. I pay for everything. Like, you sit there and you can't get it. I don't even go there. What's such a long time? She said something like that. Yes. And now she's just lying through the phone. I tell you the answer. I got my parents as well. I mean, did I tell you how she was lying there?
It's a station.
Me painted it, she just wanted her to
I'd be like you. I'm a good film.
carried on. Anyway, how was she sad? And then she was supposed to
And that's the full into the station. Thank you again for watching. Good night. Still there rolling good stuff. We'll see you in a fortnight. Thanks again for watching. Good night.
Well,